A lot of people, including myself, were really excited when Amazon announced a new MMORPG for The Lord of the Rings back in 2019. And those people were equally disappointed when in 2021 Amazon cancelled The Lord of the Rings MMORPG. I know a lot of people were excited for something new Lord of the Rings. We've had LOTR for 16 years now, and although LOTR is still a great game and still amazes me and I still enjoy playing LOTR, I was really excited for something new. So I was really disappointed when these news came through. But then again, yesterday I saw something that made me really happy. Amazon Games and Embracers Group's Middle-earth Enterprises strike deal for a new Lord of the Rings game. So here we go again, another attempt at a Lord of the Rings game by Amazon. The deal that has been struck is to develop and publish a new massively multiplayer online game based on Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien. So basically this will be another take on the world of Middle-earth, and I'm quite excited about this. I personally love the world that LOTR has created for Lord of the Rings Online, but it's going to be exciting to see a new take on the world with a newer engine and graphics and everything that comes with the modern technology. And of course Amazon is a big company, so they should have a lot more resources than what SSG has for LOTR. So I'm quite looking forward to this. It says in the article, the upcoming game will be an open-world MMO adventure in a persistent world set in Middle-earth, featuring the beloved stories of The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings literary trilogy. The game is in early stages of production, and the game will be for PC and consoles. So obviously this is still in early development, but it appears that they have the same rights as LOTR does, where they can use The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings trilogy as their source material. So it's going to be really interesting to see what kind of take they take on this world. Will they follow the same path as LOTR, where they started with Eriador and then slowly kind of followed the story of the ring to the south and finally to Mordor? Or will they do something differently? It's going to be interesting to see how they do this. What classes will they make? What systems will they make? It's all very exciting stuff, and I can't wait for this to happen. Since it's still early in development, probably gonna take a couple of years at least before we see something, but it's just nice to have something to look forward to. We're committed to bringing players high quality games, whether through original IPs or long beloved ones like The Lord of the Rings. This is a comment from Christoph Hartmann, a VP in Amazon Games. Bringing players a fresh take on The Lord of the Rings has long been an aspiration for our team, and we're honored and grateful that Middle-earth Enterprises is entrusting us with this iconic world. We're also pleased to be expanding our relationship with Embracer Group following our Tomb Raider deal. The world of Middle-earth continues to prove an endlessly fertile ground for creators, and Amazon Games has a passion for building immersive, compelling worlds and publishing games for a global audience, said Lee Ghynghyn, CEO of Freemode. We have the clear ambition to create the highest quality entertainment products for this IP, whether we utilize internal resources or team up with the best industry partners that complement our capabilities. We're taking every care to deliver an MMO which will do justice to the expansive Middle-earth universe and delight players around the world. There was also another article that was released, and in this article we had a few more comments. The number one thing about a property like this is that you have to be respectful and authentic. When somebody is a fan of The Lord of the Rings and sits down and plays this game for the first time, they have to say, this was crafted by a bunch of people who lived in this world just like I do in my head. They get it. Now, this quote is really good, what Rich is saying here. If they can deliver on this quote, then this game will be great. If they can show that they actually care about the world, and then people who are fans of Lord of the Rings can dive into this game and, if possible, even more so than LOTR, be like they're in Middle-earth. Like LOTR did a really great job, and I hope that Amazon can follow up on that and possible improve on that. Rich continues, we understand this world. The people working on this team love these works. We're right there with you, we're fans, and we want to make a game that we as fans will enjoy. So these comments right here make me actually quite confident that the game is in good hands. People working on the game are fans as well. That always helps. They know the spirit of Middle-earth, of the Lord of the Rings. And the team that is working on this Lord of the Rings game is the team that did New World as well. But they also said we should not be expecting New World 2, but rather a different take on an MMO. So it's still in early development, but I'm quite excited about this. A new Lord of the Rings game with a bigger team, more resources, and probably produce content at a faster rate than what we get with LOTR right now. Maybe we can get more focus on endgame, faster releases. Just overall, I'm really excited about these news, and I can't wait to see what Amazon brings to us. The question is, will this game have an impact on LOTR itself? And personally, I don't think I'll ever quit LOTR as long as it keeps producing content. And I think instead, we can just say, why not play both if you enjoy both? Of course, I'm hoping this new game will be a success, because I'm quite excited to see a different take on the world of Middle-earth. What do you guys think about these news? Are you excited for the new game? Will you still be playing LOTR if you get the new game? Will you be playing both? Let me know in the comments what people think, because I'm quite interested to find out what other people think about this. If the new game is good, I feel like I will be playing it a lot, of course. Probably do content for it. But me personally, I will always be playing LOTR. If the new game is really good, maybe I won't play LOTR at the same rate. LOTR will always have a special place in my heart, and I will continue to support that game until eventually it goes away. But like I said, let me know what you think about this in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey! Hey you! Yeah, you! What do you want? You enjoy my content and you want to support me? Fine, I'll show you how you can do it. I would really appreciate if you like the video and subscribe to my channel. You can also support me through my Ko-fi homepage. If you're playing or looking to play Lord of the Rings online, there is one place you need to be. The Ghynverse is a Discord server created for the community of the players of Lord of the Rings Online. The server is getting close to 7,000 members, and in this server you'll find tons of helpful information. There's monthly giveaways, easy access to patch notes, you can keep up with my YouTube videos, my streams. If you're a streamer, you can ask for the streamer role and you can announce your streams in the other stream channel. There are discussion channels for pretty much everything, every class, monster players. But the best thing about this server is probably the Gearing Resources tab, where you can find anything from trait lines for every class, every build. There are stat goals, where you can find out what stats you should aim for on your characters. Really helpful information about drop rates from instances, as well as screenshot from all the new loot that appears in the game. If you enjoy LOTR, you should definitely consider joining this server, and hopefully I'll see you in Middle-earth. If you were part of the Ghynverse already, you might have noticed that another tab appeared at the top, the LFF server. This server is a brand new server that I created, the LFF Ghynverse. In this server, you can select which servers you want to keep up with, and once you select your server, say you select Arkenstone, you will see the LFF, the kinship advertisement, looking for kinship and trade channels, and there's also voice channels if people want to use those. The LFF channel is basically a looking for fellowship channel where people can post if they need players for the runs, and this way people don't have to be logged into the game to see the chat. They can just instead get a notification on their Discord. There's also a kinship advertisement page where kins can post their kinship advertisement and have people join their kins, and you can also post in the looking for kinship chat if you're looking for a kinship, but make sure to take a look in the kinship advertisement first and look through all the kin to find a suitable kin for you. There's also a trade channel if people want to buy or sell stuff that you can use. Hopefully you'll consider joining this server to bring the community even more together, not just in the game, but also outside of the game.